Babies, you logged into another video with your boy Alex. Comment, subscribe, and beat that like button like it owe you money. All my socials is down in the description. If you want to follow me on other platforms, feel free to. We're going to watch the video. We're going to come back. We're going to chop it up. So, let's go and get into it.
I don't do boyfriends. I don't do the boyfriend.
So what you do?
One night stands. I just said that.
I don't like commitment. I don't do no motherfucking relationship.
You don't do relationship?
Nah, that shit dead for the motherfucker. I'm not the marrying type.
I don't do marriage. One night stand. I'm more of a, solo type of.
We're going to watch that one more time back because that was a little short clip. We're going to watch it one more time, then we're going to chop it up.
I don't do the boyfriends. I don't
You don't do boyfriends?
I don't do the boyfriend.
So what you do?
One night stands. I just said that.
I don't like commitment. I don't do no motherfucking relationship.
You don't do relationship?
Nah, that shit dead for the motherfucker. I'm not the marrying type.
I don't do marriage. One night stand. I'm more of a, solo type of.
So, the credit I'm going to give to these females is they were honest. At least they were honest about what they do. Sometimes being honest, that will cut through a lot of the bullshit. Just being upfront with somebody at the beginning cuts through all of the bullshit. So you know exactly what you're dealing with. You know exactly what type of beast you got on your hands. So you know how to, you treat her accordingly. And, girls like this, 304s, Tatianas, now guys, you can fill in the blanks. You already know what we do with these women, right? These are the women that you have fun with. You don't take them serious, but you have fun with them, You can take them out every once in a while. You can take them out also, but these are the women that you don't take serious. And I know, guys, they're still gonna be orbiters, man. These females also have orbiters, just like the ones that are highly sought after. These ones also have orbiters. And I know females just like the ones in this little interview, and they will lead these guys on, right? Because these guys don't know what type of female they are. Now, most of the people in that area know what type of girls they are, but every once in a while you'll get a green muff that don't know what's going on. So he'll be trying to actually take her serious, put her in a relationship, try to quote unquote wife her up. And it never ends well. It's never gonna end well. Bro, you cannot tame a wild beast. A wild animal is supposed to be let out in the wild, aka the 304 is supposed to be in the streets forever and always. That's you wanna be, relinquish that shorty. Out, go, fly away, baby. Feel me? Yes, with the birds. It's for the birds. She's for the birds in the streets. But anyway, you'll have these guys that'll take these females that will blatantly tell you to your face that they're one-night stands, they're not relationship types, and what will happen is they'll find themselves dating multiple guys, and they just love attention and validation. So they'd rather sleep with multiple guys because they need to fill a void in them. There's a void that needs to be filled, and to fill that void, they thinking the more dicks they got, the more dicks they can branch to, hop on and off of, is somehow filling that empty void, that empty part in them. But it never fills the void. It's never enough. This is my last one. Then I'm gonna hang up the boots, and they never hang up. They just find better ways of doing it, They never retire. You never retire from this type of lifestyle. They could. Highly unlikely. And the ones that do, far and in between. The main topic of what I'm trying to get at is girls like them, make sure you do not take these girls seriously, because it will make it very harder for you to love them. My grandma, you know what she told me one time? We were riding one day, and I had this little shorty I was into. Maybe we'll have a discussion. Maybe we'll have a video topic on her one day, but right now not the time. But my grandmother said, we were riding. She said, grandson, you're young. You should be out living your life. You shouldn't be worried about trying to be tied down to one female. you got the rest of your life to be doing that. You should be out here dating different females, seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like. Being tied down to one person at this young of an age is not a good thing. It's never a good thing. Now, there's a lot of things I do not agree with my grandmother, but that is one thing she hit right on the head. My younger family members, I tell them, sometimes they come to me for advice on certain things with girls, and I tell them, if I don't know, I just don't know. But usually I got an answer for them. If they're already into a girl, they feeling her and everything, right? You're really wasting your breath trying to tell them you don't want to do that, this, that, and the third. You don't want to really take this girl seriously. You young, like just take it slow, live your life, bro. Talk to multiple girls, not be sleeping around multiple girls, but you know, keep your options open, bro, because you're young, and this is what this time is for. This is the vetting stage. This is where you define yourself, see what you want and see what you like. Because honestly, the age 18, yes, you're legally grown, but if you really look at it, you just became an adult. For instance, me, I'm 25. I've only really been an adult for 7 years. Like, honestly, you can be I'm only been an adult for 7 years. I'm 25. You're legal at 18. So yeah. So you got to think about that. I'm only 7 years into the game, so I'm still new. I'm still relatively new, even though I got an old spirit and I'm very mature for my age. It's still a lot to be learned. You learn stuff every day. Most people, when you tell them something and they haven't been through it yet, you're better off just letting them go through it. You see what I'm saying? Let them go through that. They have to feel it. They have to physically feel the emotions that go into having your heart broken to not want to do it again. Because okay, if you've never experienced something, okay, you can have all of the knowledge in the world. And I got a homeboy that I tell this to also. He's like, yeah, I got red pill knowledge in this, that, and the third. Like, I know what I'm talking about. He's like, I ain't gonna never let that happen to me. How could I ever take a female serious? And I'm like, bro, yes, you have the knowledge, but you don't have the experience. You have to have knowledge and experience. You have to have both of them, bro. You can't just have experience, because if you have the experience and not the knowledge, that for you to understand from experience, it's gonna have to happen a couple times. But if you have knowledge beforehand and then you also have the experience, when you go through it, you're like, ah, man, this is what they were talking about. So it takes some people a little longer. Sometimes it has to happen a couple times. Sometimes that first time ain't good enough for them. Sometimes it happens to them once and they like, okay, I'm gonna take another shot at this. And I'm not saying that love, if you can find it, it's a really beautiful thing. But love is not how movies make it look, and this, that, and the third, this forever and a day. It's not as simple as people may like to make it out to be. That's all. I don't want to ruin it for nobody. But yeah, like I said, if you have somebody that is dealing with one of these females, you're better off letting them go through it and then having them come to you, then trying to explain something to them beforehand, because they're gonna do what they want anyway. So just let them get their heart broke up a few times, man. This is how life is. You break hearts and you get your heart broken. This is what molds you into the person. This is what molds you into the alpha man you need to be. And unfortunately, a lot of guys don't get to experience that. They don't get to fully embrace what they're supposed to be as a guy for whatever reason, because they want to be the cookie cutter relationship, and they want to not work or whatever, what have you. They just don't want to reach full potential, which is, I guess it's okay in a sense. If that's what you want to do, I ain't gonna knock you for what you want to do. But listen, us dudes over here, we got something to prove. Moral of the story: 304s are not to be taken seriously. They are extracurricular activities. They are to be pumped and dumped. A lot of losing for attention, because they use you for your attention, you just a sucker, bro. You really in a bad position then. If you're not getting nothing out of the deal, you really in a bad position. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You don't want to be in a bad position. Like, listen, if you going at least be messing with one of them, a woman at this caliber, you want to at least be getting something out of the deal, bro. You don't want to be just. You need anything, baby? You need some food? You need me rub your toes? Huh? I can get that for you. You bring your bathwater? Huh? Nah, bro. You all f***ed up in the game, bro. Don't do that.